What's going on, filmmakers? I'm Alexandru, and today I'm super excited because we're gonna unbox the brand new Nanlite PavoTube 15C Mark II. The reason I am so excited about this new product launch is mostly because I'm a big fan of PavoTubes, and I've been using PavoTubes since the beginning of PavoTubes. Since Nanlite launched their first ever PavoTube, I was one of the first ones to use it. I even helped them launch the campaign for the PavoTube, so you can see my excitement now. This one, the models that I have here, is a set of 4, and they are supposedly a new redesign of the version 1. Now, without further ado, let's unbox this and see what's different about them than the previous model. I really like the case that they come with. It looks solid, it's really nice. I like the sound of those zippers. It's so raw. So in the first compartment, we have power supplies for our PavoTubes. So I'm gonna take one of these out. And as you can see, the power supply looks like this. And comparing with the old ones, which unfortunately I don't have, this is 2 times smaller. So it's a big improvement. Back in the days when I was using the old PavoTubes, it was quite a pain to carry the big, chunky charging station. So now that it's smaller, that is amazing. We also have here more. So we have a set of 4 charging ports, which is nice because we have 4 lights. I'm gonna take this out. And right here, we have the brand new PavoTube. I'm gonna take this foil off and reveal this brand new light. Oh my God, this feels super solid. Compared to the old ones, oh my God, this is amazing. Wow, this is super solid. And I immediately see some of the improvements that they made over the previous one. Now, I'm gonna show you these improvements in a bit, but let's see what else is in the box so I can clear the table and show you guys only this light. Let's check the other compartments as well. So here there's another light. I'm really curious to see the compartment with the accessories that they send, and I think it's here. So now we are down to the accessories. What the hell is with my English? With the, how it's called? Here we have the cables for the power stations. And like I said previously in some of my videos that you watched, I really like the fact that Nanlite provides you with super long cables, because sometimes you might want to use these lights rigged to a power station and you need a long cable. And just to show you, this is how long the cables are. I'm gonna take this and show you. So it is super long, like probably 2 meters. So as you can see, this is the end and this is the other part. So this is a big bonus, guys. This is something that some of the products don't offer you this. And I think this is something that every light manufacturer should offer, like a long cable, because I've been in situations where I needed just a little bit a longer cable and I didn't have one. So I'm really grateful for Nanlite providing these long cables. And if you have 4 charging ports, you have 4 cables. We also have this metal, some kind of metal accessories that go at the end of the light, so you can mount it on different kind of, you can hang it on different kind of things. So this ones, I'm gonna show you exactly how they work. So you basically put it through here, and then you screw it here. And now you can hang this light whatever you want. And moving next, we also have these accessories that you can attach the light to a stand or something like that. Let me show you. So it's like the old accessory of the PavoTube. If you are used to the PavoTube, they were sending this in the box as well. So this is super useful because you have here some mounting points, and you can attach this to the light. I'm gonna show you exactly how. So you have this, the thing is it's transparent, so basically you're not obstructing the light, and then you close it down like this, bam. And now you can put this on a stand, or you can put it on something else. But the cool thing is that it's here, so you can really use it. So I'm gonna take everything out of here, and I'm gonna focus only on the light now. And I also have an old PavoTube, and I'm gonna show the difference between the old one and the new one. So here it is, the mighty new PavoTube. So to be honest, there's a huge improvement in terms of quality and build quality overall from this to the old one. The old one was not perfect, let's say. I don't want to be bad, but it was a little bit of a pain to use, because one of the things that I hated about the old one was the power button, which now is highly improved. As you can see now, the power button is with a way harder, let's say, mechanism to be able to use it. Let me just show you. So I have here the old PavoTube, which is, I know, a different size, but don't worry. And this is how the on-off power button looked. It's with a switch, like an outlet switch. And the thing with this is when you packed these PavoTubes and when they were in a bag, this was turning on. And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to turn on. Imagine you have multiple PavoTubes and this one, let's say, touches something else. Without your will, it will open, and it will stay open until you realize it's open, and you will be at a shooting and you realize you're out of batteries, which happened way too many times. Now with this one, it's not so easy to power on it. It's not so easy for the light to get powered by itself in the bag, because the switch is different and it has a bigger resistance, and voila, we have some light right now. So the other improvement about this is also the size of the caps. So as you can see, with the new ones, we have a smaller cap than with the old one. I'm gonna put it like this and hopefully you can see. And also with the old one, the knobs here to tune the light was on the other side. And with this one, it's on the same side with the light, with the power on off. So it doesn't get confusing. Let's say you work in a dark environment. Sometimes it's hard to reach the power button and then go reach the menu over there. So it's not ideal. Imagine if you put this on a really high thing and the power button is up, so you cannot reach it, but you can reach the menu. So it was a little bit stupid, let's say. But now with the new one, everything is so well thought, because you have all the controls here and you don't have other controls here at the bottom, except the DMX controls and DC in. So basically now you can control the light only from one side. You don't have to reach the other two sides. So I think that is a really big bonus. Let's power it on and let's see what this bad boy can do. So it's really nice that we have a bigger screen here. So the screen is bigger. It's easier to see your settings than on the previous one. I'm gonna show you the screen on the previous one, which, as you can see, is super small. Let me power it on so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So on the old one, you can see how small the screen is compared to the new one. Let's see how powerful it is. So I'm gonna go to CCT. Right now we are at 3%, and I'm gonna boost the light to 100%. And I think it's super bright. My eyes hurt at this point, to be honest. It's wow. And I can see some improvements. Let me show you. So one of the things that people hated about the first generation of PavoTubes was the fact that when the light was really dimmed down at like 1% or 2%, you could see the LEDs inside. But now, as you can see, you can't. And let me show you what I mean with seeing the LEDs inside. Basically, you can see the individual pixels that are on the light, and this was something that people didn't find to be nice. I as well didn't like that, but with the new one, you can see the LEDs in. So that is a big bonus. You know what Nanlite did? Nanlite took all the bad reviews about the old PavoTube and corrected them and made a new light. That is how I see the problem right now. I mean, it's not a problem, it's a good thing, but this is how I see it. All right, so moving on. Definitely, it's a PavoTube. It means that you have a lot of control over white balance, saturation, even tint. So basically, if I don't like the color of this light, I can change its tint. I can go a little bit greener. This is what I love about PavoTubes, and I loved about PavoTubes in the past, is that they were super useful, and I use them even as key lights for interviews or for different kind of stuff, because the light that they produce is super soft. Like, even look now on my face, it doesn't produce harsh shadows. So the light looks absolutely amazing. So really nice. Also, because it's a PavoTube, you can make different kind of colors with it. You can go, it has a full RGB, and I think with the new ones, you have some improved colors and everything. So it's better to, it looks better to the eye and looks better on the camera. So just look at how beautiful this pink looks. It's so nice. Now I'm really curious to see if I can connect this to my smartphone. So now I am inside the new PavoTube. I can turn the intensity up as I want. I can switch the white balance. I can do anything I want with this light from my phone, which is a big game changer. So there is one thing that I really like about the app, and I think it's a cool party trick that you can do with people on set. So in the app, as you can see, we have a camera. So you can open up the camera and you can take a photo of the things that are in the room, and it will pick a color. So we can see the bike is red, and I'm picking red, and I press OK, and I said done. And it automatically changes the light color into the color that you took photo of. So that is really cool. And I really love it. I think it's a cool party trick that I usually do when I go on set. All right, so enough with this. What I want to show you now is I have some accessories for this light, and I think they are pretty cool. So I want to show you what I got. So with the PavoTube 15X, if you're familiar with that light, you basically have some mounting holes at the bottom. So you can, even without a stand, you can basically put it on a stand like this, and it can stay up by its own or with a stand. But with this one, because of its design, you cannot basically put it like this. There's no way of putting it. Well, there is. Nanlite thought about it, and it's quite cool. Let me show you. So we have here their brand new light stand. So basically you have this, which is, I'll show you in a bit. And you have a stand. And you have the stand that sits like this. And you have this that goes on the stand. And let me screw it on. I think it's a nice addition to this light, so you have this accessory. So with all these being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the new PavoTube 15C Mark II. And to be honest, I was really impressed. It's my first time ever unboxing this, and I'm really happy with the updated product. I think Nanlite did an amazing job, as they always do. They listen to the customers and they deliver really quality products. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. I would be very happy to answer all of your comments. I always answer to the comments, and stay tuned because we're gonna have some fun with these PavoTubes in the future, and I really want to test them out and see exactly what they are capable on set and create some interesting content with them. If you enjoyed this make sure to smash that subscribe button. And until next time, I'm Alexandru, and thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.